We're going to look at a story problem now that's a little more complicated because it has units that are mismatched, and I'm going to show you how to deal with that. So the story says, I drive 50 miles per hour for 20 minutes and I get a 2-mile head start. How far away will I be? We're going to start this the same way we always do. I'm going to make a list of all of the letters in the equation, and I'm going to start writing down the numbers I've been given. X is the final position. This is what we want to know. V is the velocity. Remember that units can often give you hints. This number 50 comes with the units miles per hour. Those are the units for velocity. So if you're ever unsure about which number is which, look at the units. They will help guide your choices. The time it mentions is 20 minutes. And the initial position, that's the head start, that was 2 miles. Before I start doing any algebra, I need to do a quick unit check. Notice I have miles and miles. That's good. They both measure distance and they are both the same unit. But now we're going to encounter a problem. I have hours and minutes. Those both measure time, but they're not the same unit. They disagree. Before I do any algebra, I need to get these units to match. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert 20 minutes into hours, and I do that using the relationship that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So I'm going to take 20 and divide it by 60. When I put this in a calculator, I get 0.33 hours. And this is the number that I'm going to use in my algebra equation. I'm going to ignore the original number that they gave me in the story. Now that our units match, we can start doing some algebra. So I'm going to write the equation, and I'm going to start putting in the values that we know. Velocity is 50. Make sure you use the updated time value, 0.33, and the head start was 2. If you put these numbers in a calculator, 50 times 0.33 plus 2, it will tell you that the answer is 18.5. Remember that we were solving for position, so the unit needs to be a position unit. In this case, it will be miles because that was the unit used in the rest of the story. And that is my final answer. So, when you're solving a story problem, you do need to watch out for mismatched units, and you need to make them match each other before you do any algebra.